Fuck it, we'll do it live. This is what we got today. It ain't much. We're here. It's a late night. It's a late night, late start. Empty house, empty room, off ship. We got nothing. We got nothing in here. But we do have cards. We've got the cards, boys. We have the cards. And let me tell you, they're flying. Yeah, no, I wasn't doing much. I figured I'd hop in. Oh, this doesn't work like this. You guys can't see that table, do it? Can you? All right, we'll move it over here. Huh? What do you think? If we go this way. Then you can mostly see it, right? We just get this big empty area up here. I'll put myself here. Huh? We'll do some of that. Flopping 2 pairs pretty good. I guess we'll check. I think I should just bet myself. Well, we turned to boat. Fuck it. I don't know what the hell he's got here. Not a whole lot. I don't think I can go nuts. I think his range is pretty weak. I'm trying to get a call from a king. Just a non-believing king. Oh, my God. Dude, does it get any better than this? Does it get any better than what just happened? Put it in. Ship it. He snaps it off. What's he got? 4? There's no way, dude. What is this? What is this run out? You couldn't see it. He also had A6. What is this? What is happening here? This is some shit. Can I shrink myself? Do you even care to see me? I'm here, though. I want you to know I'm here. I'm here with you. Nodak, 3-name bandit. What is up? I got back from Fairfax. I wasn't feeling very particularly tired, and I wanted to play some poker. So I figured, why not stream it? I guess. You know, why not? Why the fuck not? Go for a little bit, at least until I get sleepy. I can't believe A6 offsuit. This scallywag. This guy's a scallywag. He didn't bet 2 pair when check 2. I mean, this is. Yeah, I don't know where to put myself, Laurie. I didn't. I just wanted to start streaming. What do you think about right in the middle? And then there's just big blank stuff over here. I'll hide a table. I should probably stop moving myself. I have no idea what that looks like on your end. Don't know. Just considering squeezing. Or flatting, because I didn't expect this guy to raise ever. His raise percentage is 6%. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, look, well, just put me here. Wish I had something fun to put over on the left, but I got nothing. I should find something. Let's see. What do I have? I can't check raise the gut shot versus the fish with no chips, but we will check call with diamonds. Check and see what he does. I don't know. He's bluffing off a short stack. Good for him, but I think he just has an ace. Or a flush. I don't know. I don't know. What can I put there? Calm down, you with the beeping. If I just make this huge and scoot it over. There, now there's stuff there. And stuff is probably better than empty space, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. What's everybody doing tonight? Lori Wagner, I'm going to see you in a couple days, right? U2 3-name bandit, I hope. Nodak, I feel like you... Have we ever met? I don't think so. You're far away, right? I'm very excited about the hot dog hootenanny tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to eat these delicious hot dogs. They're so good. Set up the roller, cleaned it, ran it for a while so it was good and hot. A lot of the time they're going to have a lot of King X, but like there's 2 kings out there, so it's heavily reduced. So we'll go about a third-ish. When they call, it's a small bet, so they have a lot of pairs between the kings and the 5. We can't go too big again if we're trying to get them to fold on the river. The ace is interesting because could I bet my hand for value? My plan was to bluff. So I can't jam. I'll go half pot. Holy shit, Bruce Tuttle, you're right. We have so many days. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll stream tonight. I imagine I'll get tired at some point, but I was pretty charged up. After all my excitement about looking at the hot dog roller, looking at the new board, I think you'll be able to hear a difference immediately. So that's pretty exciting. So you're going to make sure that if you're not in the studio for the hot dog hootenanny, that you are watching live on YouTube tomorrow night. Once he checks again, I think now I can bet like targeting hearts. We'll size up a bit. But hands like 6-7, 6-5, 8-7, hands like that of hearts, like they'll call a large turn bet. This guy donked multi-way. We're going to call 1 and see what happens on the turn and what sizing he chooses. He checks. I think now his range is just shit. So I want to bet, but I have to go pretty small to target a really weak range. The clubs comes in. And that is interesting. He goes big. I'll just fold. It's clubs and a 9. So if he had some fucking dumbass hand that he was betting on the flop, we'll fold and we'll check. Just for the stream. Oh, look at that. Ace 9. Leading a 9 there is insane. It's not a good play. Oh, yeah. Definitely just shoot him a message, Tree Name Bandit. I'd love to see you there. I don't know how full it is. That I don't know. We do lose some room to the hot dog roller, you have to understand. But I think, you know, I'd like to see the 3-name Bandit up there. I knew he said it was filling up, but have I been to North Dakota? Oh, it's a no deck. Man, look at me using my powers of deduction. I've ridden through it on the motorcycle briefly. Like, I made it a point when I was in South Dakota to touch North Dakota. So I've technically been in it, but I don't think I was there long. Well, no, you know, look, very lucky for me. Most of the Fortress rehaul was done by Shiroka. I got there, and he might pretty much finish it up. It's pretty much, he had done all the work. Which was just taking out a lot of stuff. All the cables and the old board. And running all the new stuff and setting everything up. It sounds great, Lori Wagner. I think that you will hear a difference. I really do. I think you'll hear a difference on stream. In every facet, I think that you'll be like, wow. That old board was dying. Not even going to try to sell that thing. It's actually garbage. So no, there's no video because it was done. And it's mostly stuff you can't see. There's a board tucked in a shelf. We have something fun. Ace Queen is generally a raise from here. If the raising a button open. Early positions, you're just calling with Ace Queen off. It's not that good. But the button is wide enough. But yes, you're going to make sure you're going to be wanting to watch the hoot tomorrow. West X8, what is up? Enjoying the shorts. Awesome, man. Yeah, I didn't do one Wednesday. I was only there for a little bit, and it's kind of a downer. I didn't lose. I mean, I think I made $30, but I've been trying to get the 2-5 game going on Wednesdays. It ran a couple weeks ago and before that. But it has been having a hard time going, and I was excited Wednesday. Was that yesterday, I guess? Jesus. This week is a mess for me. Because it looked like it was going to happen. There was a list. You know, I could see it online and everything. So I get up there, and it just couldn't get going. And a lot of the regs that are there on Wednesdays, they go, I don't know, I guess earlier in the day to play 1-2, which I don't really understand. So I've been trying to convince them to make it work. So I didn't post a short for that. I guess I should have. Was at the casino, tried to get the game going. Made $30 at 1-2. In, I don't know, 2 hours, I guess. I'm glad you like the shorts. I'm not going to play for a few days, but I'm going to try to play with them. I think It's a little late now because the house is empty. I wish I had taken some footage of like the stuff in the boxes and the stuff in the boxes leaving. Oh hell no! Ant-Man's dark corner is it's dark. That's the way we need it. Very dark. Really, I could probably turn a light to lighten it up, but I swear there's a reason that we've had to move the light before. I'm telling you. Ant-Man, look, something happens. He glows or something. Yeah, we got the monitor set up better, and during the test tonight, it sounded good. It sounded better already. And that's without any tweaking of a full studio and everybody there, you know? Just the very baseline. So it's pretty great. I'm going to do a lot of checking from the blind, like from the early blinds here, but this is a good one to bet, I think. He doesn't have nearly as much weird Jack X. The king sucks. We checked over here on table 1 and they bet large. It's very interesting. You're going to raise, though. Oh, you went big. Oh, you went big. King X of diamonds makes sense. We'll fold. King 5. All right, table 1, I'm just going to jam. If he has a set, he has a set. But if he has a flush draw, let's put the money in and just see what happens. He somehow just has a 6. Okie doke. Nice double up. There we go. Yeah, being up is always better than being down. I've had a good few sessions. Yeah, I'd like to I'll probably break down one of the hands that kind of stuck with me that, like, I've just been pretty busy this week, but I'm going to start to maybe do some of these shorts, like where I'll put the hands in a replayer and cover them real fast. I had one that like went my way. It was a big pot. Like I won, but I didn't play it well, I don't think. Like that's one of those things, like if you're trying to improve in poker, is like you can't be results oriented. It's easy to look at it and be like, man, I did great, but I just didn't. Ace 7 deuce is like super disconnected, dry. I'm gonna bet really small. I don't think they're gonna stab enough. Like they're not gonna bluff. And if they have a weak ace, like I can't check raise them. I just have to bet myself. Yeah, I'm enjoying the shorts. Again, I'm going to try to do more with them. I was, you know, this whole thing was kind of half-baked, but I think really the impetus for the channel and like where I wanted it to go and end up eventually, right, is like kind of following me like trying to leave my career to play poker. And like the initial hook, of course, is like calling here stinks because the other guy gets to rejam. I'm gonna jam and hope he's squeezing light. Nope. Oh, we have the same hand. Okay. Wow, he snapped it off with ace king off. The guy seemed a little tighter, but all right. So I wanted to do that. So I'll probably, you know, I'll get some like video of when I move, of, you know, this empty house and the new house with my stuff in it. And try to incorporate stuff like that. Ace queen off could probably go either way there, but when they open really large, it's hard to. They're tight. They open big. We're just gonna fold ace queen off. We were bluffing down here on table 4, but we turned a pair. Right. I don't need to quit. I don't need to continue bluffing. You know, they don't only call the flop bet with ace X when we bet small. So now we'll check and we'll see what they do on the river. Just gonna check. It's really thin. I don't know. Like I don't think I would have to be turning my queen into a bluff, which I don't like there. It's hard to imagine I can get called by worse even if I go tiny. So like just check back and sometimes win versus literal air is probably fine. All right. This person doesn't raise a lot, so I'm gonna call and see what happens. Because I'm kind of like closing the action. We'll call, facing a small bet. We turn a gut shot, so we have a pair plus some. That was half pot on a 10 high board. Another small bet, we can just call. Now we have the straight. It's kind of, it's not exactly disguised. We'll bet small. I think they're just going to end up checking back too much. Yeah, the shorts are fun. The shorts are oh, that's right. You guys can hear the sound effects on this, can't you? Are they annoying, or do you want them in? I can mute them. I'm on my PC, so it's just it's a different setup. The shorts were like I attempted an introduction as to like, hey, I also play live, and like here are the games I play. We'll figure it out, I think. But yeah, they're fun and they're really easy. It's just like, hey, I went and played. I played for this many hours. Here's how much I won or lost. And so I probably should have done one for the 1-2 game, but I was bummed out. I mean, my dreams were dashed. I really thought we were going to have the Wednesday game going. It really stinks because if I can't get that game going regularly, it really affects how much I can play live. Was that a limped pot? Wherever people, I mean, this was crazy up there. People are crazy. But, you know, trying to get more of the stuff like into the poker algorithm and poker players and people that consume poker content seeing it. So that's a big thing with the shorts. I don't know what I'm doing, really, and I'm not going to, you know. I've said it before, and, you know, I'll say it again. Like, I'm a poker player first, not a content creator, and I want to play poker. So I'm not going to. Like, you can't do both. Especially, like, in my position. Like, you can if you started out that way, I guess. But even then, I would argue that a lot of the biggest names in poker content creation are content creators first. All right, we'll leave the sounds in. You get to hear what I'm hearing. Anthony's Lyre Bell. Check raised me a small size. This is like not a spot that I expect to get check raise a lot. I'm going to call because I think it's mostly full of shit and see what they do on the turn. Oh, they do size up, so I think I'm pretty okay folding now. But when they check raise that small size on that type of flop, like, it's a little wacky. I don't understand what happened here. Was I the only straddle? I don't know. Well, that didn't work out, did it? We'll check the 5. Can't bet it multi-way. The sounds add to the ambiance. All right. Yeah, I mean, they don't bother me. Mostly just tune them out. But normally I'm, I got sound effects. There's other things happening. But here it's just us. It's just me talking. And the sounds of the game. The soothing sounds of Club WPT Gold. Breaking hearts. Guy chose an interesting size on the turn with like nothing. Was that this guy? Gotta get another drink. I'll be right back. Don't worry. We'll be right back. We're coming back. We're here. I'd like to play that hand up top. That one. All right. Multi-way, we're going to check. The hot pocket ding. Jesus. This is an easy fall, but I don't know what in the world we're betting for that size. Let's take a look. I'm going to have to see. Nothing. It's not bad if it works, but I think it's going to get snapped off like way too often. Third blind has a lot of 10x. Like, is he just going to triple barrel? Again, I'm going to check a lot even with overpairs, so. Green Reaper, fish with no chips. God, it's all fish at this table, but it's a crummy table. It's going to break. Hot pockets. It goes small again. We're going to raise. Ooh, he snapped it off. My only bluff size is jam. We're going to check. Like, I think the turn raise is profitable. turn an 8. We're going to check back our pair. We river the diamonds. He goes 7. We're just going to shove. We get snapped off. We have to be good, of course. Playing online, if you play fewer than 4 tables, there's just not a lot happening. But you kind of want to optimize hands per hour. And you get about like 250-ish here. It's harder with the stream, I'll be honest. But 2 is slow for the stream. There's just not a lot happening. Heyo. We turn 3 of a kind up top on table 1. Or we bet a third. They called. I don't think that I can go huge here. Maybe like 2/3. I'm still targeting pairs between a jack and a 4, right? So 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, maybe even 10s. The spade is a bit of an action killer, but it's only going to happen 18% of the time, roughly. So I think calling's fine because I can always put in the last bet. And if he had, let's say, pocket 4s for 4s full of jacks, he just got counterfeited. He had a bluff. I don't think that should happen. Down here, like, sure, I turn the queen. But these players are both naturally going to check. So, like, one of them's going to have a quick king. Boom. Down here on the bottom right, we have ace, 9, ace for a flopped full house. We could go big-ish here, basically targeting an ace. Like, I don't know what else calls. Any size. We 3-bet here when we got this connected board. It's not the best. We're going to bet small and see. The problem is, so they have all of the sets, right? I like, do I? Yeah, probably. That big check raise is gross. I gotta tell you, my instinct here is to just fold now. It sucks when you have aces. And it feels unfair, but, like, what are their bluffs? Ooh. All right, I mean, I guess. Fold the 9s. On this site, you don't see people check raise those flush draws enough. I still think that's true. I know that's true. So, who knows? don't think I can call, though. Like, I think the move is to go, well, I guess if you have a flush draw, well, I'm going to call. They're going to jam most turns. Let me think about it. If I call the big check raise, that was a large check raise. Like, the SPR would have been 1. So I guess I call any turn that's not a club. Monotone board here. We're just going to check our 4s. We have a diamond. Check it down. We win enough. Always want to take note when somebody just cold calls a 3-bet. It's pretty much all like middling to low pairs. So think like 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s, 5s, 4s, you know, maybe even as low as 3s. I'm okay folding there. This player donked multi-way, but I have the 7 and 8 of hearts. We got to call one. We turn the flush. With the ace out there, the king out there, I have the 7, 8, and the... I mean, it's just hard for them to have a flush. We're just going to jam. If they do, they do. It's easy for them to have something insane like ace 3. But another heart kills the action. Ace, queen. I mean, all right. I get paid. I will take it. And we talked about it a couple weeks ago, or I talked about it. I'll reiterate it. Basically, when you're playing in a pool against a bunch of weaker players, you can overfold to aggression and play your big hands very fast. That is this pool. You know, there's no reason to think about being balanced. There's no reason to think about being overly deceptive. This table is going to break, so I'll just leave it. You just kind of... like, have big hand, wants to play big pot. Okay, let's do that. You know, just keep the thoughts really simple. Keep the thoughts simple. You know, and if he had a flush here and I lose, then whatever. But it was pretty limited. You only had a couple reasonable combos left. Maybe queen jack, since he doesn't raise ace queen off. So queen jack of hearts, jack 10 of hearts. Maybe 10-9. So it's 3 combos. All your other, like, middling suited connectors were blocked either by my holdings of the board. So it was way easier for him to just be overplaying an ace. You going to be at the show Saturday, West X8? I don't remember if you were local or not. We haven't met, right? I'll be honest, I try to remember everybody. I'm pretty terrible. Unless you look like the 3 named bandit. It's just hard. It's hard to remember everybody. What is going on? This guy has no chips. I will call. We will check fold. Ace queen off, deceptive hand, not that good. So when there's an open and a raise, you can not 4-bet it. Live, sometimes it turns into a good squeeze spot, right? So if you're playing a live game and there's like a fish who's opening up gazillion hands, and then you get callers. Those callers are pretty capped. So then ace queen becomes a pretty nice squeeze hand. This person's pretty tight. They open a pretty tight range. Online, it's not great. Here, you can argue. Oh, okay. You are local. Well, if you're coming out again to Fairwinds, make sure you say hello. Fairwinds is going to be awesome Saturday. It's going to be the joint. So steamed up. We flop an open ender where a 9 brings in the pretty shitty fucking part of the straight. The dummy end of the straight. We're going to check. The king gives us a pair, brings in the flush. If it checks to me, I can bet now. Targeting hands that contain a single heart. Not worrying about anything else. This might end up being a short stream. It's hard to keep any of these tables going. This one's probably going to break. Probably could have opened. Damn. Flopping trips all day. And that's quads. I'm not really sure how to get paid here. Okay, so when they lead the turn like this, they're really weak trying to set a price. So I have to raise some. The pot has got to get a little bigger. But I can't raise too much because they actually overfold when you do. That is a 2x jam. just do it. Rip it. If he has a king, he's not folding. Oh, he folded. He folded a king. Are you out of your fucking mind? First of all, you had ace king suited. You did nothing with it. This guy's a lunatic. This might be the nittiest player walking the earth. What are you doing? Oh, my God. We just river one bet on the ace. Hope he doesn't have one. Nope, he does. We lose. I don't think a flush is really... Well, there's the flush, I guess. Oh, this table's done too, huh? Oh, man. We're having a rough go of it. Can we get another one going? Folding there to a 2x river shove when you have, I mean, what is borderline the effective nuts? Because I didn't play at that hand at any moment like I had a jack. I don't know, dude. The guy's just a nit. Didn't raise pre, nothing. Just scared. There's just no way he could ever see this. But Big Mo, you did everything that a human being could do wrong there. You did it wrong. Watch the channel. So if he doesn't raise ace king suited, I mean his 6% raise stat is probably like basically accurate. That's, you know, player pre-flop raises. Is that total is 6%? I mean, sick. Ace jack suited is going to be a call. I think we could check here. One diamond, we get backdoor and all sorts of shit. Queen 10 is just a good hand to just kind of check call with. The spade sucks. We'll keep in mind what size they choose. That's a big bet. It's half pot. We'll check. We'll see if they choose a large size here on the river. But overwhelmingly, when they check bet, it's overbluffed. It's just easy to overbluff. And we're going to call that size. Sometimes they're going to have a jack, but or a flush. It's interesting. I found a way to win the minimum. Like, that is like manna from heaven. I lost the least amount of money possible. They just let me get away with murder. I'm going to donk the river. I mean, this guy's tight. I wonder what he folded here. He had nothing. Dude, sometimes maniacs you'll never figure out. He's got a big hand, barely bets. Air, barely bets. What's the logic? Where? Very, very sneaky. Flush came in and he just jammed a giant. So he checked all the way down. It's interesting. I'm not even saying it's bad. I mean, he could have anything there. So I gotta just jam and get a range fold. And we're gonna be wrapping it up here soon. If he bets tiny, does it mean he has nothing? Or does it mean he has ace king? Because I can't figure this one out. I think I just call. I don't want to donk. Like, ace high might be good here. See if he follows it up on the river. Okay. Huh. I don't know, man. This guy just bets by feel, I guess. He's got a feeling. He's got a feeling. The club turn stinks for my exact hand. This person probably doesn't have clubs. Now, once it turns, the flop checks through. The button likely would have bet a club. I don't get the bet. I need you to struggle with me too. We'll let the button get past us here before we kill all the tables. Let's see how we ended up for the night. I have no idea. Hurry up. You know, I always do this to myself. Like, I just want to be done. And the correct move is to just allow that to happen. We did all right tonight. Okay, can I... All right, I don't want to... Jesus, there's my big dumb face. I don't know what's going to pull up when I open this window up. I can't. You guys can't. You know. There might be some personal information. Having a giant monitor is great to work on. For streaming, though, you want a second monitor. One that you don't have to worry about accidentally like sharing. That was just shy of $300 tonight. No, $270. So there was a couple extra dollars in the Excel, but that's not bad for an hour. We had a lot of lucky hands. Feels good to get lucky when you're playing poker. I know it was a late night stream, but I'm glad some of you came in and hung out. Now it's finally bedtime. I'm feeling tired.